Hi and welcome to another guide for Palia. Are you having a hard time recalling what fish can be caught where, in what water, during what time of day and with what bait? Well, we often end up looking up some of that information. That is the main reason we have put together this video, as to give you a quick reference guide to ponds, rivers, lakes and what you can get when and where. This video not only includes fish tables per location, but also an alphabetic list, tables for special quest items, fish relating to vault bundles, cooking recipes you can fish up and more. To make it an as useful video as possible, we have split it into sections and added timestamps throughout. Before we get going, a video is not always the best format for all type of information. But for anyone preferring a video, this pretty much is the best we could come up with. Let's start with cooking recipe items you can fish up. While most find these without too much work, there are plenty who say it can take quite a bit of time. Here's where you can find all fish relating to completing the Vault of the Waves bundles. If you need more information on the bundles and related quests, you can check our channel for standalone guides for all bundles in the game. And here's where you can find all fish relating to completing the Vault of the Flames bundles. Like with the Vault of the Waves, if you need details on any current or future bundles, check out our channel for standalone guides. Next up are special items and quest triggers. All these items can be fished up. They generally trigger a quest, which might add to lore progression with villagers and some type of reward. A last special table before starting with fish based on location. These are trash items not used for decoration. They are occasionally required as gifts for villagers as part of their weekly requirements. Waterlogged Chests. You have a chance to get a waterlogged chest whenever you fish, as in any location, time of day and with all types of bait. Open it up to get an item from the makeshift furniture range. Here are all fish that can be caught in Kilima rivers, using no bait or regular worms. Part 2 of Kilima Rivers. Here are all fish that can be caught with glowworms. Moving on to the Kilima Lake. Here are all fish that can be caught without bait or with regular worms. Part 2 of Kilima Lake. Here are all the fish that requires glowworm. Here are all fish that can be caught in Kilima and Bahari ponds, with no bait or regular worm. Part 2 of Kilima and Bahari ponds. Here are fish that can be caught with glowworms. All fish that can be caught in Bahari rivers, using no bait or regular worms. Part 2 of Bahari rivers and all fish that can be caught with glowworms. Fish that can be caught at the Bahari coast, using no bait or regular worms. Part 2 of what can be caught at Bahari coast using glowworms. Here's everything that can be caught in the Bahari cave, aka Pavel mines. The next few fishing tables are all alphabetically sorted, covering fish from A to Z. As you progress your game, you learn that you can get different fish by using no bait, regular worms as well as glowworms. Initially, glowworms can be very expensive to secure, so don't catch fish you don't need when using glowworms. Simply watch what bites and let the ones you don't need go. Pulling out after the fish swims away does not use up the glowworm bait and you're free to make another attempt. And that's all for this guide. If you'd like to see more content from us, please don't forget to leave a comment, give us a thumbs up and subscribe.